Well, I mean, the honest truth is this was a very big surprise to me, the casting. I am a musician.
Call me crazy, call me selfish.
And I have music videos, and I've always loved acting, so I've acted in my music videos, and I co-direct my music videos, and I create dialogue, and I've even done a small fight scene in my music video called Bad Friend, which I really, really enjoyed, and I was thinking, oh, it'd be so cool if I can do action, it'd be amazing. And then I got a call from Chad, the director, and he wanted to speak to me, and he pretty much said, here is how it is. It's really hard training. You're gonna have to keep up with Keanu. You know, I do really long takes, and are you up for it? Are you free the next couple months? And so I left a couple of days later, and I was in Berlin training.
Wow, that's hot.
I'm a huge fan of action movies in general, so I had seen John Wick. I hadn't seen John Wick 3, I had seen the first two. So when I got the casting call for this, I quickly watched John Wick 3, and it was amazing. I don't know the technicalities of action, so I learned a lot of that when I came here to train. But yeah, I was so amazed by the cinematography, and it was just so beautifully shot, and I loved the universe that they were creating. When I watched 3, I was amazed by the action sequence in Casablanca because it involved dogs, and I have a dog, and she would never listen to me. She hardly sits for me, so I can't imagine how they managed to do that. I'm just impressed by how the action is captured more than anything else, I think, and just the flow of the camera movements going alongside, and it all feels very natural. You feel really part of the action. It's not relying on camera shake and too much. It's really relying on the performance of the actors, so that always struck me. Well, I mean, the honest truth is this was a very big surprise to me, the casting. I am a musician, and I have music videos, and I've always loved acting, so I've acted in my music videos, and I co-direct my music videos, and I create dialogue, and I've even done a small fight scene in my music video called Bad Friend, which I really, really enjoyed, and I was thinking, oh, it'd be so cool if I can do action, it'd be amazing. And then I got a call from Chad, the director, and he wanted to speak to me, and he pretty much said, here is how it is. It's really hard training. You're gonna have to keep up with Keanu and me. You know, I do really long takes, and are you up for it? Are you free the next couple months? And amazingly, I had a gap in my schedule. I haven't for the last 2 years, but I think it was just meant to be because I did. And so I left a couple of days later, and I was in Berlin training. I met Keanu in the gym when we first started training. So I was training for about 5 weeks before we started filming. And yeah, we were in the gym every single day. And I know that Keanu had been there for weeks or months before I had been there. So yeah, it was crazy. I was just training just a little bit far away from him every single day. And he's so nice. It's like true what they say. He's so humble, so lovely, so down to earth, very zen, like very, peaceful. And yeah, he was just giving me really, really good advice on how to get through the action sequences because he was like, it's no joke. So yeah, it was great. I am so bewildered still. I'm really a deer in headlights. Every single day I come on set. I have plunged myself into the deep end of action. I didn't know that. Chad did warn me, but I didn't really know it. And I have really plunged myself into the most incredible actors. And so I was, from the beginning, I need to step it up. I can't take anything for granted. I need to absorb. I need to rest so I know what I'm doing. And I'm unbelievably lucky that this is my first film because the people around me are so generous. Keanu, Hiro, Donnie, Shamir, just been so sweet and just talking me through all the action scenes and any questions that I have about things. Or I'll be like, why did you do that? And then they'll tell me. So it's been amazing. Chad is such a chilled out director. It's crazy considering how much he has to do. The only time I've heard him yell is when he yells action and cut. And Chad, because of his stunt background, he knows what he's doing. So he'll usually show me what he wants me to do. Like he'll be doing the knee slides, and he is very, very encouraging and very gentle with his direction and things. And he, luckily for me, explains why he's saying those things. So he'd be like, okay, because the camera's getting it this way, so you need to make sure that your face is this way and this. And I was like, oh, okay, got ya. He knows what he wants, and he's very clear in what he wants, but he tells it in a very gentle way. So I really, really appreciate that about him. It's got emotion. It's got so many action greats. Donnie, Hero, Scott Adkins, Marco. And I think there's some kookiness that comes from Shamir's character, the tracker, Bill as well. And you've got the old favorites of the Continental in New York. And I think it's like the old meets the new. And I think that there is an emotional intensity and breadth that I hope people are able to feel.